What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 6, Episode 7. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I am doing the exact same thing. We're almost down to the end of the road, y'all. We're almost at the end of 2024. We're almost at the end of 2024. Tomorrow, the last day of 2024, honey. And yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. This has been a year of triumphs, a year of ups. Not really many downs, but if you see my 2024 recap, you already know what the business is. I've had a whole lot of ups and very little downs in this bitch, but you know, it is what it is. You know, anything that had to, disappear out of my life, it did, and it's no hard feelings on no end for anybody. So, it is what it is. So hopefully you guys had a wonderful 2024, but even if you didn't have a 2024, come into 2025 with very positive affirmations. I'm not one to do New Year's resolutions anymore because I always used to do New Year's resolutions, and by day 2 of the new year, I threw the shit out the damn window. So I always come into another year hoping for positive affirmations, great things to happen, and just pray that I get everything that I want. That's all I really want. For 2025. And there's a lot that I got coming up for 2025. There's a lot I'm trying to do in 2025, and hopefully I do everything that I want to do in 2025. Okay, so yes, like I said, you guys, that's all I'm asking you guys to do. If 2024 wasn't that great, there's always next year. So try to make 2025 the best year you know how. All right. Alrighty then, y'all. So before we get into anything, let me let you guys know what we got coming up. So it ain't really much that we got coming up this week because all the shows are on break right now. Beverly Hills is on break and things like that. But speaking of Beverly Hills, y'all, we're trying to get this panel together. Now, like I told y'all, there will be a Beverly Hills version of the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and it will be myself, Really B, Sakina, JB Says What, Ya, and Bell Perspective. So it's gonna be 3 guys, 3 girls this time. It's going to be an even playing field at this particular point, y'all. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. Because Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is returning, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I do know that Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is what makes me the money. So it's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is going to be my live for Tuesdays, and then Beverly Hills will probably be my live for Wednesdays, pretty much. Okay, but we're gonna figure that out. But right now, on Wednesday we got Roast Review to open up the new year. The new year with is going to be me, T, and JoJo. We'll be talking about the Part 1 reunion of Bell Collective and all of that good stuff. And then on Friday, we'll definitely be discussing Part 2 of the reunion for Bell Collective on Friday. So make sure you guys tune into that. And also, I got to promote this. Be sure to be on the lookout for the Chasing Panel podcast. We will be returning next Thursday at 8 o'clock. So make sure you guys be on the lookout and be ready because it's a boys' night out and it's going to be a lovely time. All 6 cast members will be returning. And because we've been gone for quite some time, for about 2 months, we'll be diving into all of the big topics that we didn't get to talk about. So that's how we're going to open up the new show. Okay. So make sure you tune into the Chasing Panel podcast on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. All right. So with that being said, y'all, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcements. So we're going to go ahead and get into the midst of it all, y'all. And this is Love and Hip Hop Miami. And this episode was a little bit better than the episode from last week because last week I wasn't feeling it at all. And I tried my best and my best just wasn't good enough. We're going to see what we got, but we got a little bit more to discuss today. So we're going to open up the show with Trick Daddy and Ray J, honey. So he says that he tells Ray J that So Unique claims that he got her kicked off of Love and Hip Hop. And he says that he didn't get her kicked off of Love and Hip Hop or whatever. Now, this just goes to show you how much things have changed over the last couple of years, because you do know that at one point in time, Love and Hip Hop news used to be every damn where. Like, whenever we heard anything about any drama that was going on Love and Hip Hop, everybody was down, ready, and it was very exciting to see how it all played out on the show. But now Love and Hip Hop is very much so in obscurity right now, and it's really so sad to see what has become of Love and Hip Hop. You know what I mean? But I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to Love and Hip Hop. Y'all know that was the show that basketball wise and love and hip hop is what really made my channel be what it is. So I'm still holding on to it. I really am, but that I missed all that. Didn't even know any of that even happened. So and Trick still feeling some type of way about her talking to Joy, but I don't understand why he even feels any kind of way about So Unique talking to Joy. It wasn't like they was having some malicious ass conversation about him. She was just talking to him. Talking to her. They were just having a conversation, and that's just what it is. I don't see what the big deal is at all. I don't understand what the big deal is, and I guess he feeling some type of way. But if he is feeling some type of way, I guess my nigga, like whatever. Ray J says that he's doing a One Wish movie. His big song One Wish that came out when I was in the 11th grade. Okay, he wants to make a movie out of it. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's the, I guess he could capitalize off of that. I was about to say that was his biggest hit, but I almost forgot about Sexy Can I. That actually was his biggest hit to date, was Sexy Can I. But okay, Ray J. I think it's our first time seeing Ray J this whole season. I wonder where he been the first 6 episodes. I wonder what happened with him. I just wonder what happened. But it is what it is. So Shay done kicked Fabo out the house, and right now her daughter Jaya is with her mom at this particular point, y'all. And so she's just having a relaxing day, getting her back rubbed, getting her toxins and stuff popped and things like that. She just wants to forget about all of the things that she going through it in regards to Fabo. You know what I'm saying? And Flo dumbass arrives, and she said, Shay told me that she broke up with Fabo, and she, she's going through a lot, and I just want to be there to help her out. I just want to give her a relaxing day because we're both going through some of the same things. So the next thing you know, Shay tells Flo about the situation with Fabo and Bianca. Like, she gives her the whole rundown about how she met up with Zoe. Zoe came back with a pregnancy test, and then Bianca came out and said that she was pregnant, but she really wasn't really pregnant for real. It was a big ass mess, but Fabo really was talking to Bianca and stuff like that. So then that's when, after she tells Flo about her situation, that's when Flo starts telling Shay about the fact that Amara and Marlon are having an affair. She said she came to the restaurant. She saw a Dominican cake there. Her mama told her that it was a lady that came up in there that brought the cake, and Marlon was all chummy with her. And come to find out, she looked at the tapes, and it was Amara the whole damn time. So she's feeling some type of way about that. And then she says that she felt some type of way about Gael saying, well, why are you taking this seriously? Like, who really cares about this stuff? Like, you already know what it is. So Flo feels some type of way about Gael, really taking this shit lightly and not really taking it seriously enough for her. And so that's when Shay said, well, first of all, Gael shouldn't even have no opinion about what you got going on. She fucked your husband. She fucked the bitch that you was fucking on. And not to mention, she's already done some foul snake shit to you. So she really shouldn't have no opinion on anything that you got going on. And at this point, you need to stick up for yourself. Check these hoes, starting with your sister, and keep it pushing. And to be honest, I know that a lot of us really don't be agreeing with nothing that Francine be saying. But Francine did not tell no goddamn lies in this whole scene. Now, I don't like Flo. I think Flo is desperate. I think Flo is a Rashida with a taco. And I just feel like she's really ridiculous at this point. But at the same point in time, although I don't care for Flo like that, Shay did not tell no goddamn lies to her at all, to be honest, because Gael is the last person I would be coming to about anything that's going on with me and my husband. And if my husband is having an affair, why the fuck would I be coming to Gael about my husband having an affair when she was the same bitch that had a goddamn affair with my husband? So at the end of the day, yeah, you my sister, but what the fuck am I talking to you for? You fuck my husband too. What the fuck I look like talking to you about it? You feel what I'm saying? So hell no. I'm not even finna deal with that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So no, I understood Shay. You know what I mean? Like, I understood Shay 100%. Like, I know we don't like Francine / DW. I know that we don't, but I also don't like the Rashida with Pico de Gallo. I don't like that bitch. I'm sorry. I don't like her ass either. So it is what it is. I don't like her, but but she do need to step up and really defend herself, because she make herself look weak as fuck all the time. Like, everybody be doing her wrong, from her husband to her sister, and her where's her mom at with all this shit? Because ain't no fucking way. Gaelle is one trifling, disgusting slut monkey. She definitely is. And don't nobody got time for this shit. I'm just being honest with y'all now. No. So everything that Shay said to Flo in that particular moment was nothing but the goddamn truth. It was nothing but the goddamn truth. And can't nobody tell me that it was nothing but the goddamn truth. Okay? Like, period. So shout out to DW and Rashida with a taco. Shout out to her. Okay? So then we get into Brooke and Marcus Black. Okay? We learned that they had a miscarriage. And Marcus is not so sure about having another baby, because the last baby that they had, she almost lost her life trying to have that baby. So now, just because he don't want to go through a point of losing her, he don't really want to, deal with the fact that, okay, yeah, a baby is a great thing, but I don't want to lose my wife in the process. So he don't really want to risk having another baby right at this particular point. And to be honest, I can't really say that I blame Marcus for that. I mean, y'all got a child together, and Brooke got a child from a previous relationship, I believe. So we could just be happy with that. Don't risk your life for another child. Honestly, don't do that, because you're doing yourself a disservice, in my opinion, and you're doing the child a disservice that you're trying to have, in my opinion. But that's just me. I'm not a woman. I can't speak for what a woman wants to do. I'm not a woman. Don't want to be a woman. Will never be a woman. Don't ever want to be one. I just feel like, just think about yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Just think about that. Brooke says, yes, I got distracted once I got pregnant. See, Marcus is thinking about the music aspect of it all. Like, he really wants her to get back into the music and finish the project. And I honestly don't really blame him for wanting her to finish the project, because I think that Brooke is one of those unappreciated talents that we need to hear from. I do think that Brooke was never appreciated in the music industry. She was only known for Girl Fight, and she really knew how to sing. And I just feel like we really never got to see her full potential, because all she had was, we about to throw them balls, we about to swing them, we about to swing them thing. That's all we got from her. That's all we got from her. Okay, that's all we got. And I feel like that's not really the type of record that we need from her. We need to hear her vocally, and that didn't do nothing for her vocally, but you could tell that she knew how to sing. You feel what I'm saying? But I just don't think that Marcus is to push her too much. I feel like she just lost the baby. Let her calm down. Let her get her emotions out, and then she could finish the project. Just give her a chance. Marcus thinks that Brooks only wants to be a housewife and not really get back into her profession. And Brooke was like, well, what if I really want to be what if I just want to be a housewife? What if I just want to sit home and be a wife and be a mom? Like, what about that? And she was saying that she's not really sure about finishing the project, because they're not really in the same place in their relationship. So I just feel like Marcus was a little insensitive to Brooke and her emotional standpoint right now. I mean, she just lost a child. So that's a lot for a person to try to deal with. And you sitting up here talking about finishing a fucking project. The project can goddamn wait, bitch. Okay, the project can wait. It really can wait. So please, like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot stand to see a man be so insensitive to a woman's emotions, like with stuff like that. And honestly, I know that I'm not the best. I'm emotionally unavailable. I am the type of person that can honestly say that. I am emotionally unavailable, but I'm not going to sit up here looking at a person that just lost a child and be like, girl, you need to get back in the studio. Girl, go up in there and write that song. Girl, we got a project to put out. Like, give her some time. A miscarriage is a traumatic situation. Like, give her some goddamn time to really get it together. Like, come on now, Marcus. And y'all know If y'all was watching me back in the bathroom days when I was reviewing Love and Hip Hop Hollywood when they was on there, y'all know I love me some Marcus Black now. Y'all know I love me some Marcus Black. Y'all know if I had the opportunity, I would throw my legs to the moon for Marcus Black. Y'all know I would. But my thing is that I like Brooke and Marcus as a couple, and I really want to see them succeed. But please don't do that. Like, don't just throw her feelings out of the window because you want to get back into your music thing and stuff like that. Like, you being that monster that she was talking about. Although you didn't like the fact that she was describing you as a goddamn monster, it was still one of those situations where, girl, you doing exactly what she's calling you. You being a monster. You're not really taking account as to how she really feels about this situation. So it is what it is, to be honest. And I see some of y'all in the comments, and a lot of y'all are saying that Brooke deserves more musically. I do agree with that. And a lot of y'all feels like Love and Hip Hop is not really the right platform for Brooke and Marcus. And I kind of agree with that. I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of feel like Brooke and Marcus really don't need to be on Love and Hip Hop. I understood the reasoning for Brooke being on Love and Hip Hop from the very beginning, but I'm not really sure if they need to be on Love and Hip Hop. If they like, I don't mind watching them on TV because I love Brooke and Marcus. I don't mind watching them on TV, but I don't know. I would watch a spinoff about them and their family life and the things that they're really dealing with. I would actually watch that shit. Being honest, I would watch. No lies, I would. But I don't know. I don't think they should still be on here. I really believe they have a lot more to offer than being on Love and Hip Hop. But that's just me. I don't know if anybody else agree with me. And that's okay if you don't. So Amara, she meets up with Allan. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't like Allan. I think that Allan is a bastard. I think that he's a bitch-ass nigga and all those things. But Allan is kind of fine, man. I will say that. Now, he was showing up in these scenes looking good as a motherfucker. So, I will say that much about him. But Amara says that she's in a place with Allan where they just want to be, what is it? She's in a place to where she just want to be the best co-parents to their daughters as they possibly can. She just want to be in a better place. She wants him to see the kids more often. She just wants the kids to be in his life and he in theirs. You feel what I'm saying? So then he says, well, you know, I got 2 other daughters and I really would like the twins to bond with my other 2 kids. Amara really not here for that. Amada's really not here for this shit at all. Hey, Caramel girl. Before we get back into the show, one of my 2025 things to do is to finally sit down and meet up with Caramel Rail and have lunch or something. I gotta see my girl, okay? I wish I would have seen her when Shay, Renee, and Chef were here. That would have been lit if she came. But excuse me. But yeah, I got to see my girl Caramel, most definitely. I got to see her. But Amada really not here for the shit. She feels like this. If you need to figure out your relationship with my daughters first. You need to figure that out first. I don't mind them having a relationship with their sisters and stuff like that, but you need to strengthen your bond with my kids first before I'm sitting up here, you know, trying to force a relationship with with these other kids. I want to know how y'all felt about Amada's feelings about that. Do y'all think that she was right in saying to Allan, you need to fix your relationship with the twins first before we try to fix relationships with the twins and their sisters? Or do you guys think that regardless of what the situation is with him and his daughters, she should still allow the twins to bond with the other siblings? What y'all think? I want to know what y'all think. Because I kind of agree with Amada. Maybe it's the maturity of it all. Because there was a time I would have been like, well, girl, it don't really matter. Like, yeah, he is here. He's trying to get to know. He's trying to do better by your kids. But those are his sisters. Those are their sisters. So why not let them do that? But I do think that she's right. I do think that she's right about that. Because it's not like it's not like she's saying I don't want them to get to know them, because she's all for them knowing each other. But they don't know their daddy yet, really, because he's not around. So they need to get to know him first and then get to know the siblings. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think that's a fair trade. I could honestly understand if she said she don't want them around or she don't want them to know her siblings. Now she said that, then girl. But she didn't say that. What she said was she needs for him to be there for them first, get to know them, do right by them, and then we can move on to something else. And I agree. That's what I think. Where we at? Ray J. He goes into the studio to meet up with Black Chyna's boyfriend. Derek says that he feels like he found his person in Chyna. He feels like he found his person. And you know, that's a good feeling when you feel like you found your person. You know, that's one of the greatest feelings in the world, when you have that feeling up when you're dating someone or when you're in a relationship with someone and you find out that you got your person. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been there and I know how that feels. But you know, you got to make sure that that's really your person, because sometimes you would think that someone is your person, and you know what I mean, they're not really your person. That's just someone that was supposed to be around for a short time. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, I feel like he might just be in love with Black Chyna, if you ask me. I mean, whatever. Ray J said that Princess kicked him out and that she wants a divorce. He then talks about the One Wish movie and how he has a dance session set up with Amara, and he knows that he doesn't really want Princess to feel a way about about him working with Amara. I feel like you know exactly what the fuck you doing, Ray J. You know that Princess and Amara are cool. You feel what I'm saying? You know that. And now you want to go over there and work with her, knowing that that's probably going to fuck up her relationship with Amara in a sense. Like, I think you know what you're doing. You being passive aggressive with the shit that you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing and what you're doing it for. You already know that. So I hope that doesn't make Princess feel some kind of way. Your whole purpose of working with Amara is to make Princess feel some kind of way. Let's be clear. You know what the fuck you doing. Stop playing with me. And the worst of Glorilla. Hey, stop playing with that girl. Stop playing. Because you know what's up and you know what the fuck you doing. Stop. Seriously, though. Stop. Oh, we're going to get into that. Trust and believe me. We're going to get into that. So we're at Amada's house. Brooke comes over. And Amada says that she wants an active father for her daughters. And she starts talking about the connection with the other daughters and how, you know, she just wants Allan to make their relationship with the girls stand strong first before we move on to the siblings, which I understand. Brooke then reveals that she had a miscarriage. And, you know, Amada is there for Brooke, which I appreciate. I'm glad that she was there for her. That's when they talk about Marcus talking to Shay and Fabo. And, you know, she said, I told Marcus to talk to Shay and Fabo. And then, you know, Marcus told me everything that happened. And Shay went off and stuff like that. And then Brooke says, I think that you should talk to Shay. And Amada was like, nope, not going to happen. So then Amada starts saying that Ray J reached out to her for work. And she says that she really don't know about working with him because of everything that he did involving her relationship with Safari and how he ruined it for her. But she says that she's going to take that opportunity to let Ray J have it for everything that he did. Okay. So then we get into Shay. She comes over to Sandra's house. Sandra gives Shay some advice about gave her some advice about heartbreak. And one thing about heartbreak, everything that Sandra was saying about heartbreak was the absolute motherfucking truth. Heartbreak is the worst feeling in the world. And sometimes heartbreak is not even started from the person that you were with. Sometimes you cause your own heartbreak because you chose to walk away from a certain situation. So even, and some people be like, well, you walked away, so you shouldn't be hurt. Well, sometimes it hurts when you have to make a decision that you really don't want to make, but you know it's the best decision for you. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where Shay is. She's hurt because she really invested a lot of time in this relationship and wasted a lot of time in this relationship and really loved this man despite all of the bullshit that he did to her, her mama, everybody else around her. You know what I mean? Like, she was really in love with this man and he still treated her like shit. And now she's walking away from it and she's hurt. And I think that she's allowed to be hurt by this. Like, for real, I think that she's allowed that whole thing. You know, we all do that because sometimes no matter how much you love somebody, you know that it's not the right thing for you and you know that you got to walk away from said situation. And there's nothing wrong with walking away. And I think that Shay is doing the best thing for her. Now, hopefully she sticks to that relationship. Well, not with that relationship, but hopefully she sticks to the decision that she made, because if she don't stick to it, then she gonna look like a goddamn fool running up behind Fabo, because Fabo is not the one for her. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Let's see. So she comes in the house. Jen, MJ, and Mama D surprises her. Shay is not happy about them celebrating her breakup. She knocks the cake over. She doesn't care about it. She feels like they're making a mockery of what she's going through. And honestly, while I feel like their intentions were good, I think they did not read the room. Yeah, Fabo is an ain't shit ass nigga. He is. Fabo caused Shay a whole lot of pain. Yes, she did. Yes, he did. Fabo made Shay look crazy. Fabo caused a lot of dissension in her family life. Fabo did a lot of stuff to Shay. All that stuff is true. And he disrespected Sandra. He's disrespected MJ. He's done all that shit to everybody that's close to Shay. All that shit is understood. But she is hurting. And celebrating a relationship that she was invested in is not really the right way, the right move. In my opinion, is not the right move to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think that that's cool. I don't really think that that's right to do. And MJ playing that song for Shay, it didn't help the situation at all. I just feel like, you know, Shay was well within her rights to feel how she felt. You know, I don't really agree with Shay on a lot of stuff, but I agree with that. Don't throw me no celebration when you know I'm going through some shit. Like, you can comfort me without celebrating my heartbreak. You can comfort me without celebrating this breakup. You can comfort me by just being there for me. I don't want no cake. I don't want no decorations. I don't want that. I'm not even over this relationship yet. Yeah, this nigga ain't shit, but I love that ain't shit ass nigga. So what you mean? You're not the one that loved him. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep in mind. We do. So Trick Daddy, he confronts So Unique. And So Unique feels like Trick brought her on Love and Hip Hop to play with her. And he says, why would I bring you on this show to play with you? And you went and you lied on me, telling people that I'm the reason why you got kicked off Love and Hip Hop. And then you went and talked to Joy. I don't understand why he's so focused and so mad about her going to talk to Joy. What's the big deal? What's the big deal about her talking to Joy? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know why he's so mad about that shit. Why are you so bothered? Why are you so bothered? Because she went and talked to Joy. All she was looking for was some advice on how to deal with your ass, because she don't know how to deal with you. She don't know how to deal with you. And that's just it. So I don't know. I mean, whatever. I just don't understand. I don't even really understand why he's so damn mad. I don't really think she did anything wrong. And then she was like, well, Trick, what do you want me to do? He said, leave Miami. Bitch, you don't own that motherfucking city. Who are you to tell me to leave Miami? You ain't now nigga no more. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you talking about, Trick. You ain't got that type of power. You don't tell nobody what the fuck they need to do. Get the fuck out of here. Trying to gatekeep. You don't tell nobody to leave Miami. Who the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I'm just saying. Weak ass. Like, who the fuck are you? Anyway, she said, nigga, I run Miami. I run Miami. Now one of you motherfuckers run Miami. Please stop. Don't nobody run Miami but the mayor. And he probably don't run it either. And then, so Gucci says, nobody will ever love Trick with that attitude. And she ain't lying. She ain't lying. With that attitude, ain't nobody gonna stick around for your ass, okay? Anyway, it's Gael's birthday. Allan shows up. And Allan thanks Gael for supporting him. And, you know, she says, I really don't care about Amara. I'm just glad that you're here. So what you want to do tonight? What's going on? What it is? Blah, blah, blah. So Flo walks in, takes the mic, being all seductive, singing a song. And she starts dancing on Allan. It starts backing her ass up on Allan. And he just letting her do it. And then the next thing you know, Gael and Flo get into it. And Gael says, I don't know what I did to her. Why is she doing this? I don't understand what I've done. Girl, what haven't you done to your sister? Are you dumb? I'm for real. Like, what haven't you done to your sister, girl? I'm just trying to understand that. You really want to sit up here and say that you don't understand, you don't know what you did to her. But Flo, that's some weak ass shit though, still. Like, I get that you want to get your get back on Gael, but girl, y'all, both of y'all are so weak. Both of y'all are whack as fuck. And both of y'all need to sit y'all clown, because both of y'all look like motherfucking clowns. Both of y'all look like clowns. I can't tell you. Both of y'all look like clowns, honey. Y'all are clowns. Like Flo want to get Gael back so bad that she sat there and looked like a complete clown and a goofy. And then she gonna go after the party. She go out there. She gonna leave after her and Gael get into it and take Allan home to go fuck him. What? I just can't. I just cannot. I just can't take Rashida. I can't take Pico Del Gallo Rashida. I just can't take. I just cannot take her. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Both of y'all are gross. You think you doing something by taking Allan home? You just as flawed as your sister. Like, both of y'all are matzo balls to me. Like, I don't understand it. Like, what the fuck is? What the fuck? Like, I don't even understand what the there was. Like, you decided to come to your sister's party, dance on her, and then go home and her dick. Like, I don't understand how y'all sisters and y'all even cool. Like, I don't even understand it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you meatball? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. But like I told y'all, both Flo and Gael are clowns. They're both matzo balls. I don't understand what the fuck this is. And Allan ain't shit because he know he fucking both of them. So he gonna go home with Flo, knowing that's that good sister. Trash. Lets me know that this shit ain't nothing but a telling over. This shit ain't nothing but a Latin soap opera to me. Like, I can't. But anyway, let's get into Ray J and Amara. They meet up. Amara accuses Ray J of trying to sabotage her relationship with Safari. Girl, didn't you get on live and say that shit was just for the show? So what the fuck did he sabotage, Amara? You know what? I just called Flo and Gael matzo balls, but you are matzo balls too. Because you have really, I think I say this on every review, but you have really let me down, Amara. Like, you are really a clown, and I just don't understand. I don't understand. Like, you are a motherfucking clown. You are a clown. You are too talented to be in this situation that you in. Like, real talk. You are. And I just don't understand you. I don't understand you at all. Anyway, Ray J says that Amara deserves better. And so after he says that she deserves better, he gets on his knees and kiss on her hand and apologize like the creep that he is. And so Ray J asks Amara to be in his film. She agrees to do it, and she teaches him how to dance. Now, Princess is your friend. Why won't you go to your friend and tell your friend that Ray J offered you to be a part of his project? Would you be okay with it? That's the common courtesy of it all. Because y'all supposed to be cool. Y'all supposed to be friends. And she dealing with a divorce with him. The least you could do is tell her about that. And I don't even like peasant like that at all. Justice for Tierra Marie and Moniece. I don't like peasant at all. But I just feel like that's what she could have done. Like, she literally could have went to Princess, had a conversation about it, and all that shit. But Amara is a clown. Like I said, she's a clown. She ain't got no loyalty to nobody. She ain't got no loyalty to not one person on this show. And if you notice, she falls out with everybody. She don't never have no real friendship. Brooke better watch her. She might try to fuck Marcus. You better watch her. For real, for real. Amara is, when I tell you this, a matzo ball. That's a matzo ball. Okay? Like, for real. I like, but let me tell you something. This show needs to be called Love and Unloyalty. No, Love and Disloyalty. Okay? That's what this show needs to be called. That's exactly what the fuck this show needs to be called, because ain't nobody loyal to a soul on this goddamn show. And I mean that shit. Ain't nobody, nobody, not a soul is loyal to anybody. So it is what it is. That's how I feel. But you know, to each his goddamn own, child. To each his own. That's how I feel about it. But y'all, that's all I got for Love and Hip Hop Miami. This episode was it was a big improvement from last week's episode. I can tell you that much, because that last week review, I really ran through this shit in less than 20 minutes. Y'all got about 40 minutes up out of me. And that's just that, okay? So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for all the support. And I'll be back on live a little later, probably around 11 o'clock, because we're gonna talk about some Love and Marriage Huntsville shit again tonight. Okay, we're gonna talk about that a little bit tonight, y'all. So I'm about to go on and get the F up off of here. This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, y'all, you boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.
You don't feel off today?
Today barely started. How are you feeling off? You know, you really need to lay off the drinking on the job, my friend.
It's really interesting that all three of y'all moms passed, and around the same time. I'd be lying if I didn't say that was interesting.
Oh, pretty sweet. You were trying to attack me.
I've literally been in my office the entire time.
I feel like we were purposely brought together by the universe.
You won't be around long enough for it to even matter.
Are you directing us?
You're just gonna have to trust me unless you have another plan.
First of all, you never answered our first question. Who are you? And what the hell did we just experience?
You're witches.
Who knows? There could be something to that.